Israel has condemned Brazilian President Luiz Inacio da Silva after the left-wing politician accused Israel of committing genocide in Gaza. Lula has compared Israel's actions to the Holocaust. He said that Israel's military campaign was between a highly prepared army and women and children. Responding to his strong words, Israel accused Lula of trivializing the Holocaust. Israel said it is fighting to destroy Hamas and rescue hostages taken by the militant group in the brutal October 7 attack. Lula was speaking from an African Union summit in Ethiopia. He said, and I quote, "What is happening in the Gaza Strip with the Palestinian people has no parallel in other historical moments. It did exist when Hitler decided to kill the Jews." Lula continued by saying, "It's not a war of soldiers against soldiers. It's a war between a highly prepared army and women and children." The veteran left-wing politician had condemned Hamas after it killed at least 1,200 people and took 253 hostages in a surprise attack on Israel more than 4 months ago. But since then, he has been vocally critical of Israel's retaliatory military campaign. The Hamas-run health ministry in Gaza says more than 29,000 people, mainly women and children, have been killed. Lula's comments come in the wake of Israel vowing to press ahead with an offensive in Rafah, the southernmost Gazan city where some 1.5 million people have fled. Israeli PM Benjamin Netanyahu said Lula's remarks amounted to Holocaust trivialization and an attempt to harm the Jewish people and the right of Israel to defend itself. Netanyahu said in a statement that the comparison between Israel to the Holocaust of the Nazis and Hitler is crossing a red line. Israeli Foreign Minister Israel Katz said he would summon Brazil's ambassador for a reprimand over the remarks. On the other hand, the main Jewish organization in Brazil also rapped Lula for his comments. Holocaust is the period during which Hitler's Nazi regime systematically murdered 6 million Jewish people during World War II. It is not the first time that Lula has been critical of Israel. It can be recalled that he endorsed South Africa's case of genocide brought against Israel at the International Court of Justice last year. Though the court stopped short of calling on Israel to immediately halt its military campaign in Gaza, it instructed Israel to prevent its military from committing acts which might be considered genocidal, to prevent and punish incitement to genocide, and to enable humanitarian assistance to the people of Gaza. Lula criticized Western countries' recent decisions to halt aid to UN Agency for Palestinian Refugees after Israel accused some of its employees of involvement in Hamas-led attack. He has said that Brazil will increase its own contribution to the agency and urged other countries